Hey! Welcome to Brushing Teeth with Robert. Cheers. Water.
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on June 17th. We made it to the Wednesday recorded podcast. Welcome to Brushing Teeth with Robert. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me, all 4 people or whatever. So, thank you for being here. Great song, by the way. Alright, so this is the theme song to an anime. Don't you judge me. Don't you dare judge me. Called Cowboy Bebop. One of the best intros ever. One of the best. I was talking with somebody about intro music. Oh, by the way, okay. So, welcome here. Welcome to Wednesday. Thank you for being here. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I promise I don't dance the entire time, but this is a phenomenal song. Okay, so normally that is where actually the song would end at 1:54, but we're going to kind of play it in the background for a few minutes. Okay, so welcome. Thank you for being here. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying healthy. Hope you're staying sane out there in a world that they're trying to make us believe is on fire when it's really not. All right? So please, if you like, please subscribe. Hit the link wherever that link is. I think it's down here. I think it's over here. You don't have to get the alerts. It's every Wednesday, every Saturday. I record on Wednesday, live on Saturday, but thank you for being here. So, this is from an anime called, every time I say it, it freaks me out. So it's from an anime called Cowboy Bebop, which I'm not an anime person. Do not judge me like that, alright? But this was a phenomenal cartoon. It was fun. It was one of my favorites. I own a box set to it. It is just so good, and it's about space bounty hunters, and okay, fine, I'll say it. It's very adult, alright? It's very adult, fine, I said it, there. I think it's very adult. I think it's an adult cartoon, alright? But it's really, really phenomenal, and you should watch it, okay? Just fucking take a chance. God damn it, get out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So, here it is. We made it to Wednesday. Made it half the week. I'm glad you made it here with me. I have had a very busy week. Very busy 2 weeks, honestly. Really has been. I bought more off of Amazon this week than I think I ever have. But what's funny is it was only 4 things. And they were super cheap, by the way. I really should open that window. It's pretty damn hot in here. Yeah, about 4 things. One of the things I'm most proud of is I bought a pair of shorts. And I love my shorts. And I'll show you my shorts very quickly, okay? But I'm very happy about them, all right? And you're going to judge me regardless, but I'm going to show you I'm going to do a walk by, okay? I'll just do a really quick walk by, all right? Shorts. I wonder if you can see. No, you can't see. Okay, I have to do like that. And then I have to do like, all right, there's the walk by. Hey! Yes, I got a pair of very small shorts. Very, very small shorts. I am a small, short person. Okay, here, let's do this. There we go. All right, I'm a small, short person. I am. I'll admit it. And I love short shorts, all right? If I was to describe how short I like my shorts, if you're my age and you had a dad who lived through the late 60s and 70s, especially in Texas, those dads had cutoff jean shorts. Now, a lot of times people would think cutoff jean shorts, like, down to almost your knee, kind of frayed. Well, they were frayed, all right? But anybody who's my age, who has a Texas father, who's kind of a hippie, their dad had the jean shorts that were cut so short that you could kind of see the edge of the pockets. That's how short I like my shorts. I don't care. I don't care. I love them like that. I like wearing like 70s tennis shorts. I like the short. And by the way, it has made a huge comeback. It has. And I would like to say that's partly because of me. I think I was wearing I was doing the revisit of the short shorts long before anybody else was. All right. Well, not long. A couple months. All right. Maybe. I was in Austin, so it was easy to make a trend. One time I tried to, I've tried to like bring trends at times. Like one time I tried to bring back Psych. That did not work, by the way. Psych did not work. I tried to bring back Dope one time. Dope did not work. All right. One of the best I ever tried to catch on was this. Is back in the old days, whenever you text and have predictive text on your little cell phones, it would do autocorrection. And when it first started doing autocorrection, every time I pressed cool, it would correct it to book. I don't know why, but it got to a point where I just started leaving it like that. And so I tried to bring book back as cool. So like every once in a while I'd throw it. I'd be like, oh man, that's book. And then the people who I would text that to would look at me like I was a weirdo. And I'd be like, I'm trying to start a thing, man. Help me out here. You don't think that's book? Like it's book, you know? Like that was book. That was book what that dude was wearing. Or like, you know, oh man, that story was so book. Never happened. Never happened. It was horrible. I think it was a great idea. But, so back to my shorts. I like short shorts and not in like a Tobias Funke, never nude kind of way. Just like short shorts. They feel good to walk around. I'm going to give you an example. If there are any women watching this, all right. So, who watch sports? Let's say who watch sports, all right. Basketball, prime example. No, don't get me wrong, women. If you're watching this, listen, basketball players are your thing maybe because they're tall, athletic, big. They look like they could like Amazon fuck you down, which is understandable, all right? But don't you think it would be way hotter if they were wearing shorter shorts and you could see their legs? Because I know women like dudes' legs. Ha, gotcha. I know some secrets. I know some things, all right? I know some stuff. But I've always thought the short is way better than the long shorts. Long shorts are horrible. They get in the way. Plus, if your legs look good, show them off. Women do it. Why shouldn't guys? Guys have good-looking legs. You know, can tend to be hairy. Shut up. So that's a thing. Oh, bringing it back around to Cowboy Bebop. Speaking of which, my phone is going to sleep. Bringing it back around to Cowboy Bebop is this. So Cowboy Bebop is fairly recent, and I was talking to somebody about the evolution of TV theme songs. And for instance, that song is very trace backable. Like it has an ancestry, all right? So you heard it, it's kind of jazzy, it's quick, changes tempo. Another, the theme song that I think it is labeled after is, okay, let's go forward a little bit. Archer. So Archer, you've seen the theme song. It's like that. It's silhouette-y. It has like a jazz thing to it. You can trace that to Cowboy Bebop, all right, in my opinion. Now, Cowboy Bebop, you can trace to Johnny Quest. So if you've never heard the Johnny Quest theme song, let's see if I can do it real quick. Theme. Here we go. Okay. So the Johnny Quest theme song sounds like this. See? Aha! See, I've got something going on here, right? By the way, can we show Johnny Quest anymore? Or is that, like, canceled as well? I mean, it had some racial overtones to it, but... So, okay, so you see what I'm saying? Archer, Cowboy Bebop, boom, Johnny Quest, alright? So... Then I started thinking about this, and I thought about this pretty quickly on the fly, all right? And I was wondering, okay, so where did that kind of using a jazzy theme song in a show come from? And I wandered upon this. Let's stick with me. Here we go. Okay, so if you are my age, you grew up watching a lot of reruns during the day. One of my favorite blocks was Petticoat Junction, and there was a lot more than just Petticoat Junction. I know A Dream of Jeannie was in there, but that's way down. Well, okay, so my favorite hour was this. My favorite hour went Wild Wild West to Petticoat Junction. First of all, Wild Wild West, stop thinking about Will Smith. It's not a Will Smith movie. That movie should have never came out. It should have never been invented. I really think it would be safe for me. I think it's fair of me to request upon the world to forget that movie ever happened. Okay? I think it should be erased from time. I think that if there are certain things that should be erased from time, it should be Hitler. No, listen. I love the Jews. It's not because I don't love the Jews. It's just because it set a motion of events that I think did well for people around the world. So Hitler should have existed, but I love the Jews. I don't mean that millions of y'all should have died. Okay, I just mean that there are certain things that should exist in time, and even though they're bad, there are also things that. And listen, I'm not equating Hitler to the movie Wild Wild West, but I'm also not equating Hitler to the movie Wild Wild West. It's just stop. Let's we're just gonna erase it, that it ever happened, and that Kevin Costner was ever in it. Everybody who was in it, we're just gonna forget that they were in it and not hold against them. Okay, there. All right, so Wild Wild West was awesome, and it was about the very first CIA agent who was in the Wild West. And his name was Jim West. And he was awesome. He was the epitome of cool when I was a kid. Like I wanted to be this dude. All right. And after that was Petticoat Junction, which of course had 3 incredibly well endowed and very good looking women on it. And it started out with them like taking a bath in a well. Like there's Uncle Joe. He's moving mighty slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction. Okay, so. Now, keep this in mind, I was not raised in the 50s, so do not judge me, but reruns around that time were TV shows that were made in the 50s, all right? So, this is the theme song to that, which I think went from, so we're going to go Wild Wild West, then we go Johnny Quest, then we go Cowboy Bebop, then we go Archer, all right? So, I wish you could see. You really should look it up so you can see the beginning because it was phenomenal. See what I'm saying? You can hear it, right? You can hear the similarities in the genre of TV theme song, all right? So, fantastic show. Absolutely should watch it. Really, really, really good. I never looked up to see what happened to everybody in that show, but I'm sure they like retired in Hollywood or something like that. So, so I've been tracing this back. So we're going to go just a little bit further back, if you can bear with me, okay? Which I really think, and we have to imagine that, especially these, like Johnny Quest, Wild Wild West, they were around a time when people liked to have jingles in their TV theme songs, you know? So I kind of see these as being revolutionary because they just relied on an instrumental, all right? And kind of a jazzy instrumental, you know? Let's see, theme. There we go. So I think that it can all actually be traced back to one original show, which a lot of people do not know, and they should, because it's where Sean Connery got his start, kind of. And it's where he eventually becomes Is it Sean? Yeah, it is Sean Connery, I think. I don't think it's Roger Moore. I could be wrong, but I think it's Sean Connery, where he eventually becomes James Bond. This is where this all kind of stems from. And this, let's see if it plays right. Watch a commercial play. Oh, God dang it. Of course. Let's be honest. YouTube is getting as bad as TV. It really is. It's ridiculous. Now, this is for The Saint, which also, by the way, the opening is phenomenal. Oh, it is Roger Moore. Never mind. Oh, he was good looking when he was younger. Okay, so hopefully everybody gets what I'm saying there. Oh, I'm gonna play that because I like that. So the evolution of the TV theme song is really, really neat, and especially if you narrow it down into like a myopic view of where did this show get its certain trope or its certain idea, you know? And ooh, look at that. And so that's, I like tracing that back sometimes because I'm odd and I'm weird, and but I love, I think it's really neat how TV has evolved, and this is a prime example. Prime example. So I don't know what else I was going to say. What was I going to bring up? Oh, this is what I was going to bring up. Okay. So something I really like. Yeah, it's hot in here. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you can see it. All right, so I'm not going to keep you much longer because I can't keep me much longer in here. I've got to turn this AC on way earlier in the day. So, you know what I miss? And I know this sounds weird, all right? Shut up. I should stop prefacing things like that. I don't know how I got on it last night, but for some reason, I got on the whole idea of whatever happened to flash mobs. Whatever happened to them? They were a lot of fun. I liked them, and they'll probably never be able to be done ever again. I don't think we'll probably ever see another flash. I mean, we're definitely seeing mobs. Duh. Oh, that was low-hanging fruit, right? That was seriously low-hanging fruit. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, all right? Let's forget that happened. But whatever happened to them? Because I used to love them. They used to make me tear up. You know what they used to make me tear up like? Hold on, I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm coming. Give me a second. All right, so, you know what they used to make me tear up like? They used to make me tear up like the videos. I'm not even a military person, you know, but those YouTube videos where the dad surprises the daughter or the son, like at their like basketball game or like a Christmas unwrapping or something like that. Oh my God, those used to tear me apart. They used to seriously make me cry. Well, they still do. Okay, let's be honest. They still do. They still make me cry. But flash mobs used to also. They got a little wedding heavy. Okay, I'll admit. They got a little wedding heavy. And that's where it became a little ridiculous because everybody was doing wedding proposals by flash mob. But when they were just flash mobs, I saw one in a train station the other day where, of course, everybody started dancing. Started off like 4 people. Next thing you know, literally everybody in there was almost, there were maybe like 40 people in there that weren't part of a flash mob. But it was really cool, and I miss those because they were fun to watch, and they would make me kind of tear up because of the time these people spent doing this. But it'll probably never be done again, ever, because we may never have that many people in one place at one time. Now, I'm not going to put my own politics in it. I'm not, and I try to steer away from it. But all I can say is I'm going to really miss flash mobs. They were fun. They were a lot of fun. I know that sounds dorky, but they really were. I really enjoyed them. They were a blast, and they were fun to watch. I always wanted to do one, but never presented the option. I think probably because I was never on like a college campus where like you take one of those things. They're like, hey, do you want to dance in public? And you're like, oh. Plus, I would probably never dance in public unless I was completely inebriated. I don't think dancing in public is like one of my things. I mean, I'll two-step sober. That's totally different than doing like a flash mob, you know. So I doubt they want like some drunk, bearded guy in the middle of the flash mob, like fucking stumbling, mashed potato, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna miss those, and so I highly suggest you get online and watch a few. It was actually nice to see them last night. It really was. It kind of it did. It made me get a little soft-eyed. I got a little soft-eyed. All right. So thanks for tuning in. That's really all I have to say about any of that. Remember, the world is not in any way, shape, or form on fucking fire. We're here. We're getting through it. Going to work every day. Not going to work every day. Whatever the fuck we're doing. Planting a garden, not planting a garden, watch TV, whatever you're doing, just know that most of the people are doing that. Most people are really doing that, all right? And so you're not alone in any way, shape, or form. You're staying healthy. You're staying sane. And that's really all any of us can ask. It really is. It truly is. So listen, if you like what I do, please subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Brushing Teeth with Robert, June 17th, the Wednesday Recorded Podcast. We made it. Woo! It is hot in here. God, if Logan would only give me some money so I can pay this electricity bill. Thank you for being here. Stay safe. Stay sane. Remind me next time. I'll probably talk about meditation. So remind me about this next Saturday. Saturday before I get on. Okay. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Ay, 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 ay. No le den de picia. Okay, I'll be live on Saturday. Promise. I will be here. Alright? Stay safe. Love you. Mwah. Ha ha.